Hi, I'm Danica Thurber, and I'm an artist sharing the story behind this painting called Eagle's Wings. A lot of my art has to do with spiritual things. I mean, Christian or not, I hope that you understand that spirituality is core to someone's beliefs, to who they are, and how they see the world. And so when I paint, I'm often painting out of the things that I couldn't explain in words, that I needed to go to images and visuals in order to understand or to process through. So this painting came from my spiritual life as well. I had just gone through a time where I was anything but flying. As you see in this painting, I am a girl taking off into the air. And this eagle is supporting me or overshadowing me. And there's, right here, these are feet that are actually in 3D. They're made out of paper clay, whereas the rest of the painting is in acrylic. The 3D feet, when you're close to the painting, you can see give an effect that the object is moving farther away from you. So I made this painting out of a time when I was grounded. I had recently been broken. The things that I had hoped for, the things that I had been working for, the things that I really did expect God to deliver and to give me, because I thought that He would keep me safe, that He'd give me the good things. All of those things were gone. And I was left in a crumbled mess, just trying to figure out how to survive. And after a couple of months, the clouds of destruction started to settle, and I started to, I guess, question about where am I going in life? What am I working towards? And is life safe enough to dream? I realized that the next surrender that I needed to go into was the surrender to joy, the surrender to dreaming again. When life shatters you, it's really hard to go back into it with trust, with vulnerability, with dreams that had recently been taken away. And so I didn't paint for a really long time after this time. I had no visuals in me. I had no desire to paint whatsoever. And so the first step I did was to take a canvas and to just write on it. I drew some pictures, I sketched, but I wrote angry words to God because I wanted to let Him know how broken I was, how I felt like He had let me down, how I desired something more, how I wanted to be okay again, and I wanted to trust, but I didn't know how. And so I just wrote words, and then I set the canvas aside. And it took a really long time to figure out what is the next step for this painting. My mentor challenged me that I need to let go and of the branch that I was clinging to and try to fly. Because even if I fall once, I'll never actually learn if I never take a step, take a leap of faith. And so this image came to me that, well, I can learn to fly, but it's so much safer if I'm letting God, the one who created wings, the one who created breath, the one who created me, let Him support me as I took off into the wind. Now, this painting was done in process. I didn't quite understand, how am I going to take off? How am I going to dream again? How am I going to trust? But I decided to, not knowing those things, paint in faith that God would speak to me and show me a little more. And know what? I still don't have the complete story. This girl is taking off. You can't see her face, what she's thinking, how she's feeling. And so I think that's part of the hiddenness behind this. And I like it because I can look at this and imagine that I'm right there with her, that I'm doing the same thing. I'm trusting, taking a leap, not knowing what will be there to catch me, or if I'll fall, or maybe if I'll discover something joyful or new. But I want to challenge you today to take a leap of faith. Maybe you've been broken. Maybe your trust has been hurt. I just want you to know it's not the end, that there is hope, and that God who created you, who has a good plan for you, who might feel hidden in the moment, is there, upholding you and wanting you to fly. I hope that inspires you today. And I just want to give you the opportunity in the comments, respond with your own story of learning to trust again. Have you ever felt the eagle's wings carrying you? Please let me know. I love stories. And if you would like to buy a print, I am a working artist and I have prints available in my shop. I'll put that link in the notes. Thanks so much for your time. Happy art.